tonight, your cover charge and any donations you give are going to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, which is an amazing organization, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. And so I don't say the word like a million times, I'm going to read what they told me to read. Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS is the nation's leading industry-based, not-for-profit AIDS fundraising. Really? AIDS fundraising and grant-making organization. Broadway Cares is the ongoing committed response. Oh my God, I can't even read English and I'm sober. Broadway Cares is the ongoing committed response from the American community to an urgent worldwide health crisis. By drawing upon the talents, resources, and generosity of communities like ours, Broadway Cares raises funds for AIDS-related causes across the United States. Since its founding in 1988, that was the year of Paula Abdul, Broadway Cares has raised over $140 million for critically needed services for people with AIDS, HIV, or HIV-related illnesses. And it also helps support the Women's Health Initiative and makes it possible for free clinics and food banks to be open nationwide. Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS goal is to ensure direct support to all individuals suffering from critical health issues, including but not limited to HIV/AIDS. So, if any of that made any sense, it's a great cause, and I've worked hard with this cause for a long time, and I support it 100%. I'm happy to be here. I'm honored that I was asked to host, and we have some really talented people coming up for you guys to do some songs and some monologues and have a good time, so get a cocktail. And up first is going to be a dear friend, a gorgeous man, singing a song from the very well-known musical Songs from an Unmade Bed, I don't know, is Jacob Thompson.
As I bathe in the afterglow of some pretty remarkable sex, his breathing is heavy, his eyes become slits, he starts to drift off, then it hits. He never did that before. He put a twist in our bedtime story. He never did that before. That is in part of his repertory. That's something that he must have learned. And now I'm wide awake and concerned, 'cause he never did that, never did that, never did that before. He never did that before. No, that was totally unexpected. He never did that before. And yet it's not as if I objected. In fact, not long before he dropped, suspicion wasn't all he aroused, 'cause he never did that, never did that, never did that before. When did he have that business thing in Akron? It's not like I really care. And anyway, that's too advanced for Akron, unless he met some Brazilian there. Or did he get it from some film he rented with sex set in a prison cell? Or Monday's overly familiar waiter, or Poppy Inches 9 at Byway.
starting the show with a hot guy in his underwear. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, performing a monologue from The Vegan by Keith Tedrowski is Micah Horn.
You like working here. And being the new girl's kind of fun because all the married guys hit on you. Oh, when you're finished filling out the form, don't forget to sign your name at the bottom, like so. I like to dot my I's with little hearts. I think it's love karma. You know that if you put enough hearts out there into the world, it'll make that special someone fall in love with you. So far it hasn't worked, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? To be honest, I know the perfect guy's out there. He'll be tall and built and handsome and collect Beanie Babies just like I do. Jeannie O'Reilly in accounting says I'm going to die alone because I act like a 12-year-old and I talk too much. Well, I can't help it if I start talking about, say, I don't know, Justin Timberlake or the Olsen twins, and suddenly it's 20 minutes later. Jeannie O'Reilly is a whore. You should come with my church group tonight. We're doing Christian karaoke. It's just like regular karaoke, except we sing songs about Jesus. Most of them are just normal songs, but we change a few of the words. My favorite I do is Joan Jett. I love Jesus Christ. So put another dime in the church box, baby. I love Jesus Christ. So come on, take your time and pray with me. You know, stuff like that. Jesus hates Jeannie O'Reilly. So will you come? People are starting to look at me funny there, and I don't want to go again alone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to say earlier that the lovely gentleman behind the piano is Brad Gardner. Thank you so much for being here, Brad, and playing for all of us. And up next is going to be Renee Colbert singing Remember Me from the musical Little Fish.
There I was on the highest mountain in all the universe, standing right where an ancient people had disappeared or worse. Around me were the remnants of the lives they'd left behind, and all at once this feeling or this knowledge filled my mind. If I myself were to somehow someday up and disappear, what of me would be left behind to show that I'd been here? There I was on the highest mountain in all the universe, and the only thing that I'd leave behind would be cluttering my purse. No carvings of creatures on ancient stone that vanish off of the face of earth, unrecognized, unknown, except for you. You'd remember me. You're my friend. You'd remember me. I never realized what I had to fight for and protect. The only way we live beyond our lives is to connect and carve ourselves into the souls of those we love. There I was on the highest mountain, always so prepared. Here I am now in New York City, caught off guard and scared. So I need you to remember me. You're my friend, you'll remember me. I know that you remember me.
That's Renee! All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to to do a monologue from the play Sylvia by A.R. Gurney is Amanda Brasher.
Jesus, you're something, Greg. You really are. You bring me home. You get me all dependent on you. You spay me. You had me spayed, Greg. You destroyed my womanhood. And then, after I get over all that, and I still decide that the sun rises and sets only in your direction, suddenly you're packing me up to go live with some boring nuclear family in Westchester County. Christ, don't you feel guilty? I mean, shit! You have a moral responsibility here, Greg. What would the people at the ASPCA say about this? How would they react at the Humane Society, Greg? Bullshit! That's bullshit! You are so wrong, Greg! I will never forget you! Ever read the Odyssey, Greg? That guy was gone for 20 years. And you know who the first person to recognize him was when he returned, finally? Not his nurse, not his son, not his own goddamn wife, Greg. It was his dog. That dog just laid outside of that castle for all of that time, just waiting for his master. Just lying on a dung heap, waiting for his master to come home. And when he finally returned, you know what that dog did? He raised his head, wagged his tail, and died. I will never forget you, Greg. Ever. Well, let's get on with it then. I'll have to depend on the kindness of strangers. Take me to the suburbs.
Amanda Brasher! All right, next up, you guys, for another monologue is Olivia Bosick performing a monologue from GT's 1 Minute Rants.
So a few weeks ago, I'm in this bar, right? Now, this is a bar that's popular with college students and townies as well. And there's this slightly older guy with greasy hair following me around. And he keeps saying things to me like, well, first he's saying to me, hey, yeah, I don't understand what your boyfriend sees in you. You're acting so stuck up. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. And then he says to me, hey, actually, you know what? It's actually pretty sexy the way you stand up for yourself. I like that. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm talking to my friend here. So I keep moving away until finally I'm backed into a corner. And he comes up to me and he says, hey, babe, what would you do if I put my hand on your leg? And I said to him, I will fucking break your jaw! And he says to me, he says, oh, right, babe, like you're George Foreman, huh? And I say, no. But if you fucking touch me, I'll fucking break your jaw! So he goes to grab me, and I fucking clock him! Now, I didn't break his jaw, but I laid him flat out! I only know 2 moves. The first move is to go straight for the guy's balls, and the second one is this right clock thingy, where you do this like ladylike swat to the left. Then while he's looking at your left hand, you go up straight and strong right up to the chin. So there he is, laid out on the ground. He comes up with a broken bottle, and the guys grab him and throw him out of the bar. Meanwhile, he's howling, she hit me, she hit me. My boyfriend comes back in. He's like, well, I guess she proved his point. She doesn't take any crap. The whole bar is clapping and cheering and buying me drinks the rest of the night. The drunk guy never showed his face again.
Amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, is everybody doing okay? Oh.
Yes.
Is Is everybody doing okay? Go like, woo! Good. All right. I'm striking the set. Up next is the gorgeous and talented Philip Drennan singing Get Up and Go by Joey Contreras.
7 months, 2 weeks, but who's counting? Not me. Looking back, I don't know where time has gone, but at times I don't like what I see. 'Cause let's be honest and let's be real, you can be a little psycho and I'm just chill, making everything into some big freaking deal. And I tried to break it off once before, but then you surprised me and act like the woman that I fell so hard for. It's like you always know when I wanna get up and go. After the blowout on Valentine's Day, you bought me courtside tickets to the Lakers game, 'cause you knew I had it and you knew how to make me say. After you purposely starved my goldfish to get me back for just some little crack that I made about your coat, my fish went afloat. I got sex for a week, that was your apology. So let's be simple and let's be sane. Do you really like being on this crazy train of a relationship? Flip, whip, upside down and zip, dip. We need to get a grip. And I tried to break it off once before, but then you surprised me and act like the woman that I fell so hard for. It's like you always know when I wanna get up and go, and then it's fine for a while until you get hostile. And I wanna break it off and say the end, but then you surprise me again. Why does a smile, a real true smile, only once in a while come upon our faces? The laughs we share are few and far between. We're the people that we used to be, who just couldn't wait to say those 3 words we could not contain. How long have those people been missing? 'Cause I know so much about you. What makes you tick? What makes you weak? And you know so much about me. What's happening? What's happening? 4 years, 7 months, 2 weeks, but who's counting? Not me. Looking back, I don't know how bad it was, but I know it's what had to be. 'Cause I was honest and you were real, and in that moment we both started to feel.
All right, up next is James Ryan Reichel performing a monologue from Altar Boys.
You see, growing up was difficult for someone like me. I was made to feel odd and freakish by the other kids in my neighborhood. Episcopalian thugs, mostly. Every Sunday when I was walking to church, they would make fun of my walk or my voice or my attention to detail. Oftentimes they would hold me down and shave off all of the hair on my body. Oh, and I tried a series of smart-looking hats and painting my eyebrows back on, but for some reason, that only seemed to fuel their fire. One Sunday, while being persecuted with Nair, a kid I'd never seen before came out of nowhere, and he chased the Episcopalians away. I called him my guardian angel, and he looked at me and he said, "No. No. The real angels are out there in heaven." That was the first time I ever believed in space travel.
James Ryan Reichel. All right, coming back to the stage to sing a song called Fly into the Future from the musical Vanities is Micah Horn.
There she goes again. Look at chatty Kathy, keeping track of life with her paper and pen. Then there's poor Joanne, desperate to marry, bringing up her wedding again and again. This would be my world. This is what I'm in for. Years of planning parties and being a wife. Sing song, lime green. I don't want to be mean, but this isn't my scene, and I feel like I need something bigger from life. Growing up was stifling because I was never free. School is getting stale and I'm sick of the sorority. Think I need some distance, a place to disappear. So it's adios and away I go, and I'm kind of scared, but the moment's here to fly into the future. Gonna roll, gonna ride so that no one can find me. I'm flying into the future, moving on with my life and leaving all this behind me. Free from textbooks, free from Texas, free from folks who give me flack. I'm gonna fly into the future. Time to fly, and I'll never look back. I could grab my pencil and make some little plan. I could be a housewife and settle down to serve a man. I could take a job with my bachelor's degree, but I think I'll go to the Coliseum and take some bachelors home with me and fly into the future, where there's no one to boss me or judge how I'm living. There's only me and my future, plus a couple Italian boys who like what I'm giving. No commitments, no conditions, no connections that can last. Not when I fly into the future. Once I fly, I'll be through with my past. Mama is a coward, Mama is a drunk. Mama sleeps with Howard when she gets in a funk. Howard's kinda creepy, Howard's kinda crude. Howard's really fat and walks around in the nude. Dad ran off with Julie, Mama hates his guts. He's okay, but truly my whole family is nuts. Mama doesn't like me, I don't even try, which is why I just gotta say goodbye and fly into the future.
time he's wearing more clothes, is Jacob Thompson, who will be performing a monologue from, is it from or is it called Words, Words, Words? It's from Words, Words, Words by David Ives.
What if one of us actually does it? What if one of us writes Hamlet? Here we are, sit down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, to create something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed right through our hands. But what if one of us actually does it? Will we be released? Or they just move us on to Ulysses? There's the rub that makes a calamity out of so long life. What I'd like to do is get Rosenbaum in here, see how he does at creating Hamlet. That's it. That is it! Forget about all this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge? That'll be easy. We'll lure him in here, act like something's wrong with the typewriters, but poison the keys. Sure, a little juice of cursive bony spread liberally over the keyboard ought to work like a charm. And if that doesn't work, we could invent him the tire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I could challenge him to a duel. Can't you just see it? Over the course of combat, I casually graze my rapier over the typewriter keys and a hit. A hit. If that doesn't work, we'll lay back a couple of the venomous distillment. We'll put the pellet with the poison and the vessel with the pestle. What's the matter with you guys? This is the goods! All right. You two serfs, get back to work. Leave all the thinking to me. Swifty. Revenge!
Like jump into the piano? Well, I'm supposed to leave this here. Oh shit. Okay. So much like mic and stoolography. Okay. Anyway, so everybody's so talented, right? I think so. Anyway, coming back up to the stage now is Olivia Bosick. Olivia is coming back. I just met her today, and I'm obviously a little slow. And she's coming with her friend Laura, and they're gonna sing together the Kings of Leon song, Use Somebody. And I just want to say, from my perspective, that this is a great drinking song. Every time they say use somebody, take a sip of your drink. Just if you want. I mean, yeah. Or a shot, or just keep buying a drink every time she says use somebody, and then we'll make a lot of money. All right, Olivia and Laura.
Sorry, there's a lot of setup.
I've been roaming around always, looking down, and all I see is painted faces fill the places I can reach. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you, and all you know and how you speak. Countless lovers under cover of the street. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you. night while you live it up, I'm off to sleep, waging wars to shake the poet and the bee. I hope it's gonna make you notice. I hope it's gonna make you notice. Someone like me. Someone like me. I'm ready now. 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 You I've been roaming around always, looking down at all I see.
Getting hammered now. Olivia and Laura, thank you so much. Laura, what's your last name again?
Bowman.
Laura Bowman. Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, coming back to the stage now is Philip Drennan performing a monologue called "The Last of the Mohicans" from Michael Jackson. No, we don't know what it's from and we don't know who it's by, so he told me to make something up. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be great. Here's Philip Drennan.
Hey, sorry guys, sorry Emily, I'll just move this really quick. Hi, my name is James Dixon, I am 26 years old, and I'll be auditioning for the role of Hamlet. Hey you! Yeah, you with the sword. If you have something to say to me, say it to my face. Because I have a sword too, and I'm not afraid to use it. So, sorry? From the play? Sure. One second. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous passion and take on within them opposing teams and for years and centuries and millions we take on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and justice for all. Amen. Thank you. Have I read the, no, I have not read the play, actually. I have seen the movie. Well, I saw the trailer for the movie this morning, actually. Well, actually, like, right before I came here. But it looks really fun. It looks like a play I'd really like. I'm sorry, I'm taking up your time. Good luck with you. I have my headshot, my resume. Call me if you have any questions about, I mean, my availability is completely open. That's a lie. I actually just got booked for summer work, so if you could let me know, I would say tomorrow afternoon, latest. That'd be really great. So, I'm sorry, I know you guys have a lot of stuff to do, so thank you so much. I appreciate your time. James Dixon, 26 years old. Namaste. Thank you.
Whatever play it's from, I want to see the trailer. All right, well, coming back to that was really funny, Philip Drennan. Coming back to the stage now is James Ryan Reichel singing Wicked Little Town from Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Oh, hello.
turn it on and off at will. There's nothing here to thrill or bring you down. And if you got no other choice, you know you can follow my voice through the dark turns and noise of this wicked little town. Oh, Lady Luck has led you here, and they're so twisted up, they'll twist you up in fear. The pious, hateful, and devout, you're turning tricks till you're turned out. The wind's so cold it burns, you're burning out and blowing round. And if you got no other choice, you know you can follow my voice through the dark turns and noise of this wicked little town. As long as I am able to dream, I will continue to dream of you, the city of fallen angels. The fates are vicious and they're cruel. You'll learn too late you used two wishes like a fool. And then you're someone you are not, and Junction City ain't the spot. Remember Missy's line when she turned around. And if you got no other choice, you know you can follow my voice through the dark turns and noise of this wicked little town. This wicked little town.
James Ryan Reichel. Okay, now coming back to the stage to perform a monologue, is Renee Colvert, performing a monologue from the play Loose Knit.
Almost done, you guys. Like one more, and then you're out. You're good.
You have a nice car.
What? That? Aha! I don't think I've ever actually seen a silver shadow before. Yeah, that's decadent. What that? No, I don't. Are we decadent? I mean, but yeah, no, decadent. But oh god, in a good way, like decadent, excessive, wasteful. No, that's not what I meant. God, I'm just so stunned. I'm like, just stunned and a little repulsed because the thought of kissing you that makes my blood run cold. But I'm also really hoping that you pick me. Yeah, come on, Miles, pick me. Let's not waste any more time. That's why we signed up for this stupid dating service in the first place, because we didn't want to waste any more time, right? I mean, I don't have any more time to waste. Nothing. Okay. But women, we're not supposed to do that. We don't choose. It's you guys who do the choosing. Sometimes we forget that. Oh my God, I wish that I would shut up now. I do. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So here's the thing. It's just you can't be like this, but you are, and here it is. I want you. I want to fuck you in the back seat of this car.
Okay, this is now the penultimate performance of the night. I learned that recently. That means the one right before the last one. So coming to the stage now to sing a song called Unnatural Attraction from a musical that you may not have heard of, but you will because it's going to be a hit soon. It was also written by one of my good friends. The musical The Last Word by Kevin Ray. I introduce back to the stage Miss Amanda Brasher.
What have I done here tonight? Where is my guiding light? Why am I frozen with stage fright? The actress who can't quite remember the lines right. Who do I think I am? Queen of the late night jam. I helplessly watch one more door slam, and act like I don't give a damn. I wanted the man who could handle the whole. I wanted to be reborn in the rhythm and flow. Every time that I saw who was holding my hand, I never could understand, so I just let go. There was swinging music, there was sweet swinging music on the radio and on the avenue. Started a cough, man, I really got off on the ride of my life. Thick as a knife, I was intoxicated, high as a kite. I took a bite and threw it away. I wanted to feel the pain, stand out in the pouring rain. I wanted to be fine, I wanted to be fine. I wanted to be high, I wanted to be high. But what do you want from me? One more fresh off of the train from Tennessee, paying my dues for an unnatural attraction to the blues. I wanted to stay where they were playing it right. I wanted to feel the light in the dark black night. But I couldn't leave what was decent alone. But I couldn't be on my own. I could not decide. It was always easy. I was calm, cool and breezy, living day to day away from love's affairs. Now I don't know when to stop, when to go. I'm on the ride of my life, thick as a knife. I'm still intoxicated, high as a kite. I took a bite and threw it away. I wanted to feel the pain. I wanted to steal the rain. I wanted so much more. I wanted so much more. I wanted it full bore. I wanted it full bore. But what do you want from me? One more fresh off of the train from Tennessee, paying my dues for an unnatural attraction to the blues.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for being here tonight. Seriously. We're really glad that you're here. And I want to just quickly say that this event was designed by and created by two men who have their hearts in the right place, and that's, he didn't want me to say his name, but Justin Meisenhelder, who's backstage, and Blake Hayes, who's in the audience producing this whole thing. So thank you guys. And also I just wanted to quickly say thanks again to Brad Gardner playing piano, and to Lisa who's doing tech for us, and I'm sorry I keep touching the mic wrong. And of course my two friends who've been serving cocktails, so thank you guys. And I want to, before the last song, just bring the cast back on stage for a bow, because everybody's really talented, right? I feel like everybody's really talented. So Jacob Hoffman, Michael Warren, great, Jacob Thompson. Who's Jacob Hoffman? Oh God, Emily. Oh, Renee, Amanda, and Philip, and Olivia, and James Ryan Reichel. Thanks, guys. So you guys are really good and really talented, and this was great fun, right? So, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we are raising money for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, and in addition to your cover tonight, we're also going to be having buckets, collection buckets in the back of the house. These two lovely ladies will have them, so if you feel like dropping anything in on your way out, that would be really appreciated. You know, some loose change, a couple dollars, a couple like $100 bills. Whatever. It's for a great cause, so thank you. And I just want to say, you guys, take a bow, the night is over. Take a bow, you guys are great, right? All right, thank you. You're all brilliant. And we're going to go to the back, and you guys can, if you want to stay on stage, you can, because I feel like, why not make my life a little bit weirder than it already is? I'm going to sing this last song. We decided this was appropriate. It's a nice like closer. It's like the last song at the prom, last song at the bar mitzvah. Why shouldn't it be the last song of the Get Fresh phenomenon that is tonight? So, Brad, take it away. And if you guys could just pose or stand as awkwardly as possible, that'd be really appreciated. You're doing great. Last dance, last chance for love. This is awesome. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. Oh my God. I need you by me, yeah, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So you hate me, let's dance, the last dance, here clap, why not, let's dance, the last dance, let's dance, the last dance tonight, woo! Last dance, last chance for love, yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. Oh, I need you, yes, by me, guns beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm mad, I'm so bad. So let's dance, the last dance, let's dance, the last dance, let's dance, the last dance tonight. I can't believe you guys are actually still clapping. Awesome. Oh, this is totally like a bar mitzvah. Stop laughing at me. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me. That was Justin. To hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm mad, I'm so bad. So come on, baby, dance that dance. Come on, baby, dance that dance. Come on, baby, let's dance tonight. Yeah. Yes! Thank you, Duplex. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, amazing cast. Thank you, Justin. You have to be subjected to this craziness too. And thank you, Blake. And if you guys have it in your hearts to put a little money in those buckets on the way out, that'd be awesome. And enjoy Cinco de Mayo. I'm Emily. Good night.